So I've been stationed here for 3 years and I've never actually showed you guys what is in the BX or what the BX fully looks like. So today I'm going to do a Kadena Air Base BX walkthrough. So off to the right of our BX we actually have the commissary over there. That's where you buy groceries. And then the food court is off to the left, and then the main base exchange is right here. So this is the main entrance. So as soon as you walk inside the BX, you have all these little things that they try to sell. I don't know what these are called, but like little kiosks, I guess, where they try to sell random things. And then here we have a garden center on base also. So they got all sorts of garden stuff in there. And then some patio furniture as well. They got a bunch of hookahs, more of these, and then all the way down here. Like the whole center of the BX is lined with just all these kiosks where they try to sell you a bunch of stuff. It's pretty much like a mall. They got this Main Street Espresso, which is a coffee place, right as soon as you walk in. So there's just a ton of random stuff. See, they even got drones here. Just a bunch of random knickknacks. And then over here you have about the most annoying people in the world. They always are outside. Literally when we walked in today, they were like, "You guys interested in buying a car?" And I'm like, "No, I do not want to spend $32,000 on a brand new car." Because I'm overseas in Japan. So I bought a $1,200 car and it lasted me for 3 years. Military Auto Source, that's what it is. So that's theirs. And then the garden center, that was the back exit for it. Right here you have trophies. So this is usually where they go for going away plaques when they make them for people. Or you can get a bunch of like plaques and stuff right here too. And then you got Marketplace, which they do plaques there too. I think that's just like a generic name. And then the dive shop. So since we live in Okinawa, Japan, there's a dive shop here because people go diving all the time. There's a yellow box furniture also in here. This is where we got our furniture from. Where we got our, what do we get from there? Our bed. And then we got our couch from Foster
Actually,
Furniture.
our bedroom
Store.
furniture's in there right now.
That's actually the bed set that we have in that mirror and that dresser and that dresser. So that's where we got our stuff from. Yeah. They have a portrait place here so you can get photos taken.
You can get pictures printed there.
And then computer repair. So if you're into gaming or computers or building, this is where you're gonna get all your repair parts. And then a music store, so you can get like guitars, trumpets, drums, I'm assuming, pretty much anything for instruments. And then a Japanese gift place, because we are in Japan, so you can go buy like all sorts of random Japanese gifts if you want. A bunch of samurai swords in the back. All right, so that is the entrance up to the main BX. But we're not going to go up there yet because you can go to the back side of the BX, which is underneath. Well, there's Marketplace number 2, so it's another generic name. But this place just sells a bunch of random Japanese knickknacks, Japanese paintings. And then as you can see, like these whole things that line the center are everywhere. They sell a bunch of random stuff. So if you messed up with the wife, you can buy some flowers here. And then I never do that though. I never have to worry about that.
Yeah.
They got an optical center if you need to get glasses, because in the military our medical plan doesn't cover spouses' glasses. So if your spouse wears glasses, you have to pay for that. This is an internet place that you can get optometry more. Don't know what they're doing here. Allied Telesis, this is another internet place. This is what I actually have. So this is in the very back corner, but this is the company that I go through for our internet in our house. Then AU, this is the phone company that we go through. There's 2 phone companies.
We actually need to ask about my phone while we're here, because
True.
I just remembered I left my phone in the car.
Oh, you want to go get it?
Sure.
Just go get it and I'll keep walking. So we use AU, but there's AU and SoftBank, so I'm going to show you guys that too. But it's kind of like Verizon and AT&T, but just for Japan. Like they have 2 major companies. So I know a lot of people went with AU when I got here, so I got AU. People go with either or, it doesn't really matter. They get the same experience from it. So then right here you got a mail center. They'll actually mail stuff out for you, but it's crazy expensive. So you're better off just going to the post office. But you can get like all sorts of boxes and packaging stuff here too. Or you can just go to the post office and get them for free. Never use this place. I don't know why you would, but yeah. Simply Perfect Nail Salon. This is where I believe McKenna comes to get her nails done sometime. And then SoftBank's right here. So this is the other phone company that competes with AU. Then you got more Asian gifts. So sorry this video is boring. It's just literally going to be a walkthrough. I'm just going to walk through the entire BX and just show you guys what they have. So you can buy like all sorts of random things, knickknacks. And then the whole BX is just lined with stuff. This is military clothing. This is where we actually buy all of our uniform stuff. We buy all of our devices that go onto our uniforms. Pretty much anything that has to do with military clothing is going to be found inside there. This is Stripes. Now Stripes is where you go to sew on. So when you get promoted, you have to change your stripes on uniform. So then you would take your uniforms there and they would take your old stripes off and put your new stripes on. We've got an Adidas and a Reebok store. And then over here, beach and boarding store. This is more for like skateboarding though. And then they have like more furniture stuff over here. And then Marketplace. So this is another generic name, but they just got tons of furniture in here. That place is mostly just like cupboards and dressers for storing stuff. So this is probably the most busy place in the BX. It's gonna be the barbershop. And then you have a spa right here. I think you get your nails done here. This might be where McKenna goes. I'm not for sure. Or Stylique Salon. That might be where she goes. Again, I'm not for sure. And then there's one last souvenir shop as we walk back to the front of the BX. This is the food court that we have in here. And it's actually pretty decent size. It can get pretty busy during lunchtime. But on the corner, they got a Baskin Robbins in here. It's really small, but you know, they serve ice cream. People love that. So we got a Subway, an Anthony's Pizza, a Manchu Walk. This is like Panda Express, except like half as good. So yeah, I just don't go there. And then Taco Bell. You got a Burger King. I don't know why we have half this stuff because it's disgusting. Philly Steaks by Charlie's. And then Popeyes. So we're coming up the escalator right now into the main BX. Woo. And right away they hit you with the jewelry, the big money maker. The BX up here is actually pretty big, so we're gonna have a lot to show you guys. I might just like skim through it really fast because a lot of it is like pretty basic. So we grabbed a shopping cart.
Get your sandals.
Yeah, we're here to we gotta get stuff anyway, so that's why we're like, might as well just make a video of this because we already got to get some stuff. We need like 3 things. So as soon as we came up, we just hooked a right. We're gonna walk over here to have women's clothing all through here, and yeah, and we're pretty much surrounded by women's clothing right now. And then again, they just got random stuff sent out in the center, and then you get to men's clothing. Men's clothing runs from the shoes right there all the way down here, all the way down to this corner. Kind of just gonna make a big loop just to show you guys in general what they have. I mean, they got like Hanes, they got regular stuff. It's kind of like a Walmart, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty much exactly like a Walmart. It's like clothes-wise what they offer, or a Kohl's. You ever been to Kohl's?
Yes, I love Kohl's.
So it's like Kohl's and Walmart combined, as far as like minus the groceries. So it's like a Kohl's, I guess. And then over in the corner, you got boys' clothing. So this was all men's down here and somewhat boys, and then this is all boys, and this is children or little boys clothing, I guess, and this is boys clothing as well.
It just changes
basically
into
half of
baby
the upstairs of the VX. It could just consist of a bunch of clothes. Oh, now you got little girl stuff.
Bunch of baby stuff over here.
Got baby car seats, stuff that we don't need to look into for a long time.
And then all the toys.
And then this whole back area just consists of a bunch of kids' toys. So, I mean, they got dolls, more dolls. They got Star Wars. They got pretty much anything you think of would be at like a kid's store. Here, we'll just walk you guys down. They got Legos on Legos on Legos. And then Nerf guns, stuff to play in the sand. Nerf hoops, Nerf guns, toy cars. You got bicycles. I'm kidding not. This is just like a Walmart.
Dory.
Give this video a thumbs up for finding Dory. And then you got all sorts of like Razor scooters, skateboards. Oh, even a ripstick. Yo, check this out. Check this out. You think I haven't ridden one of these in forever? You think I could do it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get it. So down here you got more of this. This is like a panning shot right now. Barbies over here. You got like fitness stuff and sporting equipment. Well, let's turn around now. Guys, this is literally just like Walmart. They got pool stuff. Pretty much like any kind of like sporting equipment you could think of. It's just like a Walmart, guys. I don't know, is this what you guys expecting from VX overseas in Japan? But we got, I don't know, what are these things called? Monster wheels. Hoverboards, that's what it is. Hoverboards. I totally drew a blank.
They also have
More Star Wars stuff.
And stuff over here, and the things that they put out here changes like seasonally. Like if it's Christmas, they'll put Christmas trees and decorations out. If it's summertime, they put outdoor furniture out. So this stuff always changes.
And I think this like kind of pairs with what's downstairs in the garden center area with
Yeah.
the outdoor furniture as well. They kind of like work together with downstairs and up here. So if you guys need any tools or equipment to do housework or cases, they got all sorts of aisles for tools. And then more household stuff. This is where we get spray paint. More household equipment and stuff. And then you got some random like car stuff. That yeah, just the basic stuff. You can get oil here, stuff to clean your car. More bikes. In the back they got golf equipment. Oh, they had all the protein and stuff. Alright, that might be a big one for you guys, so I'll go show you guys what some of the supplements that we are offered here, which is pretty much the basic stuff that's going to be at any other major name store. Oh, they even got like GNC stuff here. So this is like the best stuff I've ever used. That stuff's my favorite. McKenna's over here getting a workout right now. You want one of those when we move into our new house?
No.
Yeah, me either. They even got a punching bag. Get it.
That's all I got.
They got a bunch of golf equipment, like I said earlier. So if you guys are into golf, we do have a golf course on base as well. If for some reason you guys want to buy a basketball hoop, they have basketball hoops here. And then since we do live by the ocean again, you can get these little surfboards or these little body boards. And then snorkel equipment. And now we hit the fishing equipment. This is a big thing for people, is fishing here. So fishing poles, tackle boxes, everything you're gonna need to put in your tackle. And then we just got like random outdoor equipment. So bottles, camelbacks, coolers, travel grills, inflatable mattresses, pretty much anything you need for camping, camping tables, backpacks. You thought it was a trampoline?
Yeah. That thing's really cool though.
Now it's a table.
That's awesome.
So they love Star Wars here because Star Wars is everywhere. It's in the kids aisle, it's in the luggage aisle, it's everywhere. Have you ever seen Star Wars? Bruh. Backpacks. More backpacks. More luggage. Comforters. Towels. Pillows. You guys are probably starting to see that this is nothing spectacular or amazing, and you're like, this is pretty basic stuff. Because that's what it is. It's just super basic stuff. Here is all the bathroom stuff now. We got like little trash cans and
Household decor.
Things.
Things that you need for your house.
And then they got a little reading section over here. So if you guys are interested in books or magazines, you guys can find them here. This is probably a huge one for you guys watching if you're into video games. So you got the PS4 section. They got pre-owned video games right there you can buy. They're super expensive for pre-owned games. It's not like a GameStop or anything. Speaking of GameStop, you can actually get a gift card here and just order online. But then they got the Xbox 360. Yeah, Xbox One and 360 are like interchangeable right here. Then they go into DVDs, Blu-rays. Up here is going to be the customer support. So this is where if you need a return, you just take it right here and then get your return. And then now we go into all this whole back area is electronics. So this is probably, we're going to be getting something like this, not an Air, MacBook Pro. You ready to have one of these?
I have had one before. It just
Are you ready to have one again? Are you ready to have a good one that isn't broken?
Yeah.
You're most likely going to be getting MacBook Pros when we move back to the States to travel with, just because they're like light, compact, work really well, don't have issues. Like my current laptop is super heavy and like just annoying. So we might get something like this.
Yes, this is what I want.
You can get a bunch of TVs. Here's a 50-inch TV for $400. What is this? A 4K 55-inch TV for $849. A 55-inch 4K for $1,100. They just got a bunch of TVs sitting out. And then they even got these TVs on display. That TV's really clear. And then all of these are on display. We actually got our, where's our TV stand? No, it was this one? It's like similar to that. They don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
This is where we got our TV stand though. It was out here. We got all the sound equipment, all the Bose systems, more TVs. This is where all the camera stuff is gonna be. This is where laptops are. We got all the desktops right here. They got all sorts of cell phone accessories, headphones. This is all the used equipment stuff. They're returned items that you can get for like a 10% discount, which the discount really isn't that good. For an open box, it's like 10%, and it's like not even a discount really. So, but it's literally the back of this looks like a Walmart. Like this reminds me of Walmart when I come back here. Just the electronic area. It's set up pretty much the same way. Then you got like all the computer stuff you're gonna need, and then there's like a bunch of surge protectors and power accessories. They got headphones there too for gaming, mouses, keyboards, and then clearance shoes. Clarence? How do you say it? Clearance? Clarence? I say Clarence. Like someone's name. Clarence. Is that what you say?
Clearance.
You say clearance or Clarence?
I think I say clearance. Clarence.
You're saying like in between them.
Clearance.
I don't know. How do you guys say? Comment down below. Let us know. So then, as you can see, this is Clarence, and then all over there, it's all shoes. The rest of the way over there, all the way to the corner. And then you got purses in the middle, a bunch of purses. This is where women spend all their money at the BX. So this is all the women's shoes over here, and then eventually it'll turn into kids' shoes, and then it'll turn into men's shoes, and then it'll go to men's clearance on the other side. So here's all the men's shoes. This is all for clearance. Back here you got like some of the more name brand stuff. They got Under Armour. I believe they have Wounded Warrior shirts somewhere around here. Adidas, Nike, Champion, and then they got like BX stuff. And then you got the actual like sports shoes here. That was just like more casual or running shoes. I guess, well, they have running shoes over here too, but this is like the sports shoes, like basketball, soccer shoes. You got like all the expensive Jordans over here, everything.
No, they're soccer, like indoor soccer.
So we're back to the center where we started, except this time we're gonna kind of head off to the left, go beside all the jewelry, and then you got a bunch of little snack food right here. And then they even go into drinks, and then wine is in there also. So, you know, if you're into drinking, you can get it here. We got all the party stuff that you might need. We got cards, and more cards, and more. I don't know why there's so many cards. There's seriously so many. And then we're back to where the electronics were, but we're gonna head over this way because there's more. Just kidding, we're gonna head back over this way because there's more. We can't. This is makeup. They got a ton of makeup.
So you got in the middle, you have the purses, and you have like all the makeup stuff, and then all the jewelry stuff's in front of that. So all this whole center section is basically for women. And then there's actually a little spot for Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, like sprays and lotions over there too in the middle section. All right, proceed.
So we're gonna go over here now. Like I said, we're back at the computer section in the back corner now, and we're gonna walk from this side, because I didn't really show any of this, all the way down to the toy section now. But you got a whole bunch of Japanese knickknacks and things you can buy here. Like, well, that's not Japanese, but you know, these things are like more Japanese. Then candles, a ton of candles. This is where we got all our candles every time. And then any house decor stuff is all right here. And then just any, this is kitchen stuff, kitchen items, and then house items, and then storage. all the electronics for your kitchen. So microwaves, food processors, blenders, rice cookers, you name it. They got everything over here. And then more kitchenware, a bunch of silverware sets, glasses, any other kitchen items that you might need. Kitchen necessities is what it calls it. Oh my gosh, you should have got that.
This is what we need.
We've needed a good can opener because our can openers suck. Oh, these are the rice cookers. But it's all in the same area, right next to the microwave.
Here is all of the Martha Stewart collection. So like the comforter and the kitchenware and
This is all Martha
so it's
Stewart.
Like crazy expensive, so I never shop in this section.
And then this is the real reason that we always come to the BX anyways, is to get normal necessities like toilet paper or paper towels. And then there's more makeup and cosmetic stuff over here. This is where we've needed to buy a vacuum, we just haven't since we're PCSing. And then you got Ziploc bags, paper plate, dish soap, cleaning supplies for your home. We got soap for doing laundry, doing dishes. And then they even got stuff for pets. This is actually where we got the cat's kennels. And then pet beds. The next few aisles are all dedicated to pets. Speaking of which, we're here to get cat food. So, more. And then we're back over to the tools and the sporting equipment that was in the back. And then on this side, this is the very last part of the BX that I'm going to show you guys. So you got a bunch of vitamins over here, and then any other health products such as like Band-Aids, or they got Nicoderm. I think that's for quit smoking. Yes, it is. I don't know, I've never used it, but they got all that stuff if you need it. We also need deodorant because we forgot to put deodorant on today because we're stinky. So we're gonna grab a travel size one just because we're going on an adventure after this. They also got like Q-tips and razors and shaving cream, and then other hair products for women. Oh, they got like body soap and shampoo over there, and then more hair products, and then back to makeup and sunblock. So that's the Kadena Air Base BX walkthrough. So I hope you guys appreciated it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, click subscribe down below if you're new. I post videos about my Air Force journey. I appreciate it if you guys stick around and follow. I'm going to try to update you guys throughout the whole journey. I got 2.5 years left. And also, check out my social media in the description below. Peace out, guys.